Alright kids, I'm going to make you a protein pancake. If you've been following any of my video trainers, you'll know my pancakes are my favorite meal of the day. Breakfast is normally my favorite meal, but I'll make any meal and my evening meal a breakfast meal if you like, because it's a pancake. So you can make this pancake through various mixes. I do it sometimes with oats and egg whites, or I'll do it with oats and a casein, or I'll use a pancake mix such as this, and I'll add my casein to it because it really fluffs it up and gives it a nice creamy sort of flavor. So what I'll do is pour, let's say about half a cup into a bowl, and then I'll put a scoop of the casein in there. Okay, the reason why I'm only going to put a scoop in there is because I'm probably going to use about half a scoop as my topping as well. You know what I mean? So I can use it as the filling, the protein, and I can use the creamy texture of this casein as my topping. Alright, so I'm going to mix this in. Remember, it's very thick casein, and with the pancake mix it'll probably require a little bit more water than what I've added to it, but let's whisk it in and see what we've got here. See, it's mixing really thick. You ain't got to get a casein this thick, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to add probably just a little bit more water to this, just a tad. Lovely jubbly. Okay, that's good to go. I'm going to add this to the frying pan. So I got a non-stick frying pan here. I've just put a little tiny bit of oil that I've sprayed in, just so it doesn't completely stick. And I want to get every last bit in here because it tastes so damn good. Alright, so I'm going to keep that on probably medium to high heat. I'll throw this lid on. That doesn't fit properly, but it does the job. Actually, it fits pretty good. And I'll leave that heat up probably for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then give it a quick flip, and it should be ready to rock and roll. And I'll add my casein top into it, some fruit, and we're good to go. Okay, let's see how it's faring now. It's still a little bit soft, so I'm going to let that cook for a little bit longer. I'll leave the lid off a little bit, so I'll just give the top enough time to dry out a little. It gets a little bit moist otherwise. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now, and I can smell it's ready to be flipped. Look at that pancake there, baby. Creamy casein pancake. Alright, so I just flip that and I leave it like that for literally a minute, and then I put it on the plate. And then once I've put the top in, once I've get the topping ready, we will mix the casein. When I say topping, I mean the fruit. Then we'll mix the casein and we'll throw that on there as well. Okay, alright, so the pancake is ready. I'm going to put half a scoop of casein into a little baby bowl. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water to this, so we get that creamy consistency again. May look like a lot of water, but remember, this casein in particular mixes very, very thick, so I'm going to be delicate here because I don't want to spill it over the side of my little bowl.
You picked the smallest bowl ever.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute because this is my topping bowl, isn't it? I don't want to get carried away. So that is nice and thick there, as you can see. So I'm going to dump that on there like so. Isn't that lovely? Okay. And then I'm going to get a knife and fork, spread that around. So we're going to spread the casein topping. Let me pull this over on the pancake. That is good. So you don't need any syrups or honeys or any artificial crap on top of there when you've got this now. And you can have that just as it is. Of course I have to sample it, it'd be rude not to. That's freaking amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try this and then try the chocolate when that comes out. And again, you can add your fruits as a topping if you like. Or if you don't want to add fruits, you don't have to. You can add whatever you want to it. But this is what I like to do. I like to have my antioxidants. I love my fruits when I'm allowed to eat them. And I obviously like a little bit crunch. So I'll put a little bit of walnuts. You can put some chopped almonds on there or whatever. And there you have a beautiful, friggin' healthy, high protein pancakes. Slow release. You can have this, like I said, before you go to bed. You can have it as an entire meal anytime throughout the day. I wouldn't recommend that you have the KASEIN at breakfast because you want a fast digesting protein. So you can actually mix the exact same pancake with the recage. That is something that I often do. And you can mix it with your oats, you know, as opposed to having, you know, because it's not going to mix thick at all. You can cook your oats and add recaged to that. But any other time, this is when you have your KASEIN. And I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna have to sample this as well before the cameraman, Nick Holt, eats it all. Bloody phenomenal. And I tell you what, I'm no good at faking it. I've tried faking it. This is a real deal, baby. If you like this video, if you want more like this, like, comment, and subscribe.